Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. Welcome to another edition of Fightsticks of the Month. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, if you're interested in arcade sticks, controllers, technology, great artwork, or being a part of a great community, check out Reddit Fightsticks. It's an amazing community, a lot of talented, a lot of friendly members, and every month we go over the best of the best from this subreddit. First up here, we've got a first timer. Now I'm pretty sure I've seen this artwork before, but if you're a fan of B1 and B2, the bananas and pajamas, well, you'll like this stick. The bananas on this one, well, they pop. Next up here, we've got another first timer, and they've customized their Mayflash 500, and I love what they did with it. We've got red and gold Hades artwork. We've got red and gold metallic buttons. The coordination on this one is nice. It's sleek. It looks very good. And speaking about looking good, well, that's kind of the theme of this video, but this isn't a fight stick. These are custom buttons that look amazing. It's resin here inside of some crowns. People are constantly innovating in the fight stick world, and I love seeing this. This is really changing the game for buttons. And speaking about changing the game, check out this walnut wood fight stick. It's very odd, but also oddly beautiful. The button caps are kind of just sitting on cherry switches. It's very weird, but it gives me like a typewriter vibe. And the joystick on this one, also very weird. I mean, the joystick on this one tilts and spins. It's a very, very interesting concept and one that would probably take me a really long time to master. Now, if that was a little bit too extreme for you, fortunately, the exact same creator has made a more traditional style stick. We've got the hitbox style of layout, and everything here is made of wood, including the buttons themselves, except the internals. In my opinion, the buttons are gorgeous, the design is gorgeous and nice and smooth. And speaking about smooth and still on wooden sticks, check out these 3 wooden sticks. Absolutely incredible, just straight up gorgeous. Now, moving from gorgeous to innovative. Well, this is a very innovative hitbox style here. They turned a Stream Deck into a fight stick controller. I don't want to say it's not effective, but it's also, I'd be curious about the latency on this and the overall effectiveness of using something like this, although it is pretty ingenious. If you're a Guilty Gear fan, you might like this one. It's a beautiful Milia themed stick, and I love the coordination on it. We've got Milia on the left and, well, a whole bunch of other Milias all over it. And the black buttons kind of tie in nicely with the case. And something interesting about this, if you take a look at the inside, super clean wiring. Absolutely gorgeous on the inside. It's got a custom cable as well, and underneath this, check out the etching in the foam. But if black isn't your thing, maybe pink is. I was gonna try to do some sort of Blackpink Joker reference here, but I don't know much about that band, so we'll just move on from there. This stick is painted pink, it's wooden. The artwork on this one is really nice. I like the drawing style. I don't know if this is custom just for the stick. I actually think it might be. Either way here, if you're a Street Fighter fan, you might be a fan of this stick. But if you're not a fan of black or pink or Guilty Gear or Street Fighter, maybe you're a fan of green and Mortal Kombat. This stick is super cool. It is wooden, and I do like the little MK logo right on the front of it, and the gold buttons tie in very nicely. This stick is clean. I love the design of this. Fight stick guy usually does a really darn good job, and this one is no exception to that. This stick also has a very interesting feature right in the center of it, and that's an analog stick, so it looks like you can control this with your thumb. The placement seems smart. And speaking about smart, check out this slim WASD build. We've got LEDs galore on it. It's powered by a Raspberry Pi Pico, which means its response time is probably pretty darn quick. And it looks very nice. Admittedly, I'm a little bit curious on the button placement on this one. I'm not quite sure what they're using these 2 buttons up here for, but I wouldn't mind finding out. Either way, this looks sharp. And speaking about sharp, if you're a fan of Pokemon and Street Fighter, you're gonna love this one. This artwork is custom and it looks amazing. We've got Pokemon X Street Fighter right on front of this stick. It is clever, it looks great, and I love it. On top of that, if you like LEDs, this stick also has LEDs baked into the buttons, and I think the overall effect on this one is loud and exciting. And we'll keep with this loud theme by checking out this Dragon Ball themed stick. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball, you might like this one. If you're not a fan of Dragon Ball, you still might like this stick. It's called Project Hope, it's Trunks themed, and I think the artwork on this one is great. The LEDs are great, and the small attention to detail is amazing. Vermonch carries the artwork throughout the stick here, and one thing they do very well is the wiring. Check out how clean that wiring is on the bottom of this. And they also have a 3D effect with the artwork by printing on the bottom of the top panel and on the bottom of the bottom panel. It does give you like a 3D effect. And they also have LEDs that go through this entire stick, so it glows from both sides. But maybe those sticks were a little bit too loud and you want something smaller and quieter. Well, we've got this Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo themed all-button controller. It is a small form factor and it's also wood. It's very clean overall. And it looks like they have a few more. I didn't see any photos of those, but at the same time here, just this one is good enough. And now for my top 3 fight sticks of the month, and I had a really hard time ranking these 1, 2, and 3. It could have gone either way here. But in third place, we have this rock and roll guitar themed stick. I love the ball top on this one, how it ties right in with the overall design. You can see the design is kind of mirrored in this silver finish. We've got silver buttons here, and I love the design of this one. There is no guitar neck, which doesn't really matter because it would only really get in the way. Now, as much as I want to say put in some buttons here and maybe a headphone jack here to help complete the design, they would only get in the way. I think this overall design choice was very smart and actually functional. If you want to see more about this, they have 15 images up on Reddit Fightsticks, and I'm pretty sure if you asked them to see possibly 1 or 2 more, they probably wouldn't mind showing them. This is amazing. In second place, we have this absolutely wild stick created by Jarambe. Jarambe seems to be pushing the envelope every single month, or almost every single week. Check out how smooth this top opens. It opens on its own. And he's even got places on the inside here for the dust washer as well as the joystick. The stick has LEDs galore. It's entirely handmade here, and the artwork itself is also very creepy, but fits the theme of this stick very well overall. And now for your fight stick of the month, we have this Guilty Gear vs Darkstalkers very loud stick. It's got a built-in LED or LCD or some sort of screen anyways. Very clear, really cool. It's got LEDs, completely custom artwork. And this stick is very tastefully done. Here's a closer look at the screen. It could be between 1.5 to 3.5 inches, give or take. I could be wrong though. The artwork on the back is amazing, and that eye I think also glows. I could be wrong though. Around the stick, the artwork continues, and big props for using that Astro City theme. In fact, we've also got an arcade on an arcade stick. The little arcade cabinets are flying around in the background, one's cut in half here, and well, that screen is the screen on the arcade cabinets. Clever design, and it looks amazing. So congratulations to your fight stick of the month. And this month was incredibly tough. Either first, second, or third place can kind of all be interchanged. It was really tough to call. Let me know what your thoughts were about first, second, and third in the comments below. If I missed something, let me know in the comments below. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. Let me know your thoughts about fight sticks of the month in the comments below. And if you haven't visited Reddit Fightsticks, I highly recommend checking out this subreddit. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, don't tempt fate, save your state.